Good afternoon. On behalf of the Stanley Community College Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, and especially our students, I would like to welcome everyone to the 2021 MLT Pinning Ceremony. I would like to call special attention to a special guest that we have on stage. One of our Board of Trustee members, Mrs. Lisa Burris, is with us this evening, and I would like to especially thank her for her time and support of the college and the program and being with us this evening. We gather this afternoon to celebrate the hard work, perseverance, and dedication of our students. Today would not be possible, however, without the exemplary faculty at Stanley Community College. Our faculty are dedicated professionals who truly epitomize the caring and student-centered philosophy that goes into a program that is second to none. Students, this is your day and your time. I'm really honored to be a small part of it. And I would be remiss if I don't take just a few minutes to talk about what a challenging year this has been. And as we think about what a challenging year this has been, I'd like to share with you a quote from Walter Elliott, who said, "Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other." Now, I would say that's what the last year has been, a lot of short races from one to the next. But you have persevered through a most challenging academic year. I have no doubt our faculty are extraordinarily proud of you. I am proud of you. My hope is that you realize how strong you are for making it through such difficult times. You must realize that if you can succeed in these challenging circumstances, you can certainly succeed as you begin your next chapter. Which makes me think of another quote. "Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out." Robert Collier. As I close, I would like to say thank you for allowing Stanley Community College to be a part of your journey. We encourage you to remain engaged with Stanley Community College as you progress into your respective careers, and know how proud we are of you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Good afternoon, family and friends of our graduates. I'm Adrian Johnson. Some of you have already met me. I'm our MLT program director here at Stanley Community College. And I want to say thank you for all joining us and celebrating our graduates this year. We're so glad that we're able to actually do something for them. Last year was quite a challenge, and they can tell you all about it. I'm sure you've heard about everything from going online and virtual to our different clinical hours that we had to set up. They have completed one of the most challenging programs ever, and during a pandemic. So I cannot just say enough good things about this group of students. They've been very dedicated, and honestly, they exemplify everything that a medical laboratory technician should. When our campuses were shut down for COVID, all of these students here today, they stayed on top of their studies. It was like it didn't even faze them. They were in class virtually every time that we had class. As we utilized new resources online through Media Lab, where we did simulations for our white blood cell differentials, our body fluid analysis, urinalysis testing, all the things that we did online that previously I would have told you I would have never thought we could do online. So this has been quite a year learning how to do all this with you. So I appreciate you being my guinea pigs. And I really commend you for accepting change and adapting. And you'll see your willingness to adapt to change. That's going to take you very far in your careers. Because what we learn in laboratory science is constantly changing. Science is always moving forward. The technology is always changing. Standards are always changing. So this will be a constant in your career. As we moved on to clinicals with this group, we faced some challenges where we lost some clinical sites because they did close down due to COVID, or other sites were swamped with other students because of priority to other colleges, but we persevered and we were able to find new clinical sites this year, actually. So our students were able to start going to Atrium Health Stanley and Atrium Health Union. So we're very happy to have them on our clinical site list now. So each of these students during clinicals this year, they logged over 600 hours for each person. And that's a lot. And it's so important that they get those hours so they can have that hands-on experience for our laboratory technicians, because part of our curriculum is to demonstrate our skills through our psychomotor evaluations and through our clinical preceptors. So these students, our clinical rotations aren't easy. They're focused and centered on specific departments in the laboratory. So we have students who go into hematology, chemistry, microbiology, blood bank. They learn it all. They learn everything they possibly can in the laboratory. So I'm very proud of them. And all of our clinical partners this year are very appreciative of our students, because you came in when the workload for the lab pretty much doubled because of COVID. Like all the testing they had to do. So at many of the sites, you just jumped in and you helped them so much, and they are so appreciative. And that shows in that they were asking me before you even realized it, when can these students be hired? Like, when can they apply? So they are so happy with this group. So as you completed those 600 hours, I just want to make sure that you keep in mind the most important thing that we do here is we take care of our patients. Those 600 hours that you spend in clinicals is nothing compared to what you're going to do in your career. And you've already touched the lives of thousands of patients. So just think of the hundreds of thousands of patients you're going to help in your career. So keep moving forward with the same attitude and passion that you have demonstrated in this program. And as long as you work hard, be kind, this group I see doing great things in the future.
Family and friends, it has been a true honor to work with the 2021 graduates of the Medical Laboratory Technology program at Stanley Community College. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our program director, Adrian Johnson, for her hard work and outstanding leadership she provides not only to our students, but to myself as well. I would like to present her with flowers. Graduates, you will forever hold a special place in my heart as my first class. Thank you for being smart and making it easy for me. I have a few words of advice as you embark on your new careers as laboratory technicians in the healthcare field. Always strive to learn and grow. Don't be afraid or too proud to ask questions. You must always remember that human lives are affected by every result that you release. As Jordan Jay Cohen, MD, once said, be prepared to be accountable for everything you do. For you are no longer students, but heroes, frontline workers with a shared responsibility of not only improving lives, but saving them. Congratulations, MLT, class of 2021.
Before I asked our students to come to the stage to recite their pledge to our profession and their pinning ceremony, I would like to read a small excerpt from the American Society of Clinical Laboratory Science. Because as you know, we love the laboratory, but we always must keep in mind the goal is always patient care. We would do what we love, but we do it for people that we love, for others. Our first duty as medical laboratory professionals is our duty to our patient. Our primary duty is to the patient, placing the welfare of the patient above our own needs and desires, and ensuring that each patient receives the highest quality of care according to current standards of practice. High-quality laboratory services are always safe, effective, efficient, timely, equitable, and always patient-centered. We also have a duty to our colleagues in the profession. We should uphold dignity and respect for the profession and maintain a reputation of honesty, integrity, competence, and reliability. We must always contribute to the advancement of our profession by providing and disseminating the body of knowledge, adapting scientific advances that benefit the patient, and maintaining high standards of practice and education. Our last duty is our duty to society. As medical laboratory professionals, we have the responsibility to contribute from our sphere of professional competence to the general well-being of society. We serve as patient advocates, and we apply our expertise to improve patient healthcare outcomes and eliminate barriers to access to laboratory services. At this time, I will call each graduate up individually. We will recite the pledge together, and then Tanya will pin you. I would first like to ask Osha Allen to come to the stage. Osha has currently already accepted a position with Atrium Health Stanley Laboratory. Oh, just right there. Okay. Here's a copy. All right. Just repeat after me. Okay. As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession.
Maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession.
Preserve the dignity and privacy of others.
Preserve the dignity and privacy of others.
Uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession.
Uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession.
Seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals.
Seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other professionals.
And to contribute to the general well-being of the community.
Contribute to the general well-being of the community.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life.
At this time, I would like to call John Bengal to the stage, please. John has also accepted a position with Atrium Health. He will be going to Kings Mountain Laboratory. Okay, so just repeat after me. As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession.
Maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession.
Preserve the dignity and privacy of others.
Preserve the dignity and privacy of others.
Uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession.
Uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession.
Seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals.
Seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals.
Contribute to the well-being of the community.
Contribute to the well-being of the community.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life.
Good job. I would like to call Jessica Carricker to the stage. Jessica is currently a prospective candidate for a position with the Union County Health Department, so fingers crossed for her. As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession.
Maintaining and promoting standards of excellence in performing and advancing the arts and science of my profession.
Preserve the dignity and privacy of others.
Preserve the dignity and privacy of others.
Uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession.
Uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our other profession.
Seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals.
Seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals.
Contribute to the well-being of the community.
Contribute to the general well-being of the community.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities through my professional life.
Good job. I'll now call Yvette Hilgers to the stage. Yvette is currently a prospective candidate with Atrium Health Union Laboratory. So we wish her luck with her interview. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nope, I can get it open. As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to
As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to
maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession,
maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art of science in my profession,
preserve the dignity and privacy of others,
preserve the dignity and privacy of others,
uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession,
uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession,
seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals,
seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other health professionals,
contribute to the general well-being of the community,
contribute to the general well-being of the community,
and I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life.
I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my profession.
Good job. Our last student, Jessica Mcrae, is currently working today at her job in laboratory at First Health Moore Regional Hospital. So she is joining us via FaceTime, and she will be reciting her pledge with me there. All right, are you ready, Jessica? Okay. As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession, preserve the dignity and privacy of others, uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession, seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other healthcare professionals, contribute to the general well-being of the community, I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life. And at this time, her supervisor, Jennifer Rogers, will pin her at work. Okay, at this time, if the graduates want to take off your masks for a group photo. All right, we'll put back on our mask now. It is my honor and privilege to present to you the Medical Laboratory Technology class of 2021. Family and friends are welcome to take pictures with the graduates and our photo area to the side here. Please remember to be socially distant and wear your mask. Thank you.